Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of RimDwarfWorldFortress! We have 8 people, potentially a 9th over here, or potentially will only be 7, as people die from the plague. But we finally got penoxycline production researched. Yeah, I did not realize we could grow our own neutral flowers, and so that's going to make life a lot better. We'll work towards bulk production of it, but very quickly I will set up at least, make penoxycline. And I'll make that as a top priority above the bulk make neutromium, although obviously it won't get made without that. I'm going to go and say something like, always have 35 of these on hand, or something like that. A fairly large amount, but not literally a make forever, because we are going to need the peno for a few, or sorry, the neutromium for a few other things. But it's going to be important that we have a steady supply of that. And also, if we go and edit the social drugs policy, we're going to want to put in a scheduled job for peno every 5 days over here. You don't have to carry any with you, and it's not mood dependent. There we go. Not that we have any penoxycline yet, but we're going to get started on that over here. Okay, we're digging out the place that will be our guest room. More things are being smoothed out here. We might not, I don't know if we're, well, no. We should get the guest room up and running as soon as possible, whether or not it's an attractive room, because it's still going to be better than making our people sleep on the floor. But we may actually want to prioritize smoothing that place out as much as possible. They're sleeping in here instead of, like, you know, the superior quality beds over here. Normal's fine. We'll probably still keep the normal beds around, but yeah, we're going to move all the single beds in there. It's nice that they got done, though. Excellent. In the meantime, they might be making the bedrooms less attractive, because they're probably not quite as spacious. Do we want to change what weapons people are packing? Well, first of all, Hardcore Ginger doesn't have a weapon at all, so let's fix that. You don't have any passion for it or whatever, but here, like, equip a light machine gun, because that's a nice, powerful weapon. I like the SMGs, especially since we're not doing a lot of long-range engagements. We might switch our configuration out if we've got to go after a group of people who are sieging. But as a general defense thing, little fast-firing, short-range weapons are really good. Hardcore Ginger was rebuffed by Daniel Dansku, and now is doing a Sad Wander. And usually that annoys me a lot, but honestly right now I'm very concerned that we're going to get a lot of, like, really brutal mood breaks, so I'm kind of okay with that. With that going on, we've got our neutral flower growing, although it's a little too cold, -1. Hopefully they don't die. I was worried about another little cold thing. It's now actually the 2nd of April, so it's actually a little surprising that that's chilly. That might just be an overnight thing, though. As long as they don't die out. Right now it's 0. There we go. You're starting to grow. You're growing slow because of the temperature, but at least you're not dying. That's the nice part, so we don't have to waste time replanting you. Scully cooking some more meals. Lovely. Hardcore just wandering. Dark, what you up to? You're hunting the turkey. That's cool, too. Danuge doing research. Excellent. So yeah, that'll be the bulk penoxycline job. You know what? Maybe I'll just, like, not even bother putting that down there for right now. Now, drug production. What we're kind of going to want, because you need medical skill for most of these. Maybe not all of them. Yeah, see, medicine 5. Now, I think it's a crafting job, and I don't know if the crafting skill may also come into play here, but it's a crafting task for someone who has a medicine skill. So, it might be Flex. Annoyingly, Flex is also one of the people who's going to be spending a lot of time growing. But Flex has some doctoring passion. Or it could be Woo. You've got a really low crafting skill. And again, you're also a grower. But one of these people basically has to be assigned to, I just craft a lot, as a top priority thing. I suppose I could just force them to only craft certain things. Simple prostheses, basic, bionic. I mean, that's all doctor stuff, so maybe. Dubil's crafting spot, robotics table, refinery, drug lab. So tell you what I'm going to do. For Flex, I'm going to have a top priority job for this. And actually, you know what? The prosthetics as well. And the same thing with Wu, who's also a decent doctor. It's going to be the same thing. Prosthetics. Come on. Whoa, my mouse wheel is being very twitchy. Bionics. And Drug Lab. Man, it's a good thing we've got this sort of priority queue here, because otherwise it would be very annoying to get the behavior I want. So I just want to make sure that our medical capable people are working on making drugs. So rice plants. Now, the growing is still the #1 priority, which is still critical. Craft medicine. I think you're making a bandage kit with the cloth. Excellent. And the bandage kits are used... I think it's like... It's sort of a low-tier medicine. It's used for finishing operations and stuff. Less potent than medical kits. So it's like... Is it better or worse than herbal medical packs? I don't know. But it still gives us a little bit more of a backup medicine to keep around. We're just going to try to keep 10 of them. That's going to be good. You're filling up the fermentation barrels. That's going to be fine. Low food, low medicine, tattered apparel, major break risk, severe illness. Laundry's probably just going to die from the plague. Ah, your immunity's slightly ahead. You might survive. Man, oh man. So now you've got the easy flu. So does this get administered to people who have the flu? Drug for blocking flu. Take every 5 days. Now, how does that compare to penoxycline? Does penoxycline also block flu, or does it not block flu? Someone needs rescue. Oh, and a meteorite. Bunch of gold ore. You know what? I will flag it to be mined. Colonist needs rescue. Flex has got... Oh, the extreme plague. But you're slightly ahead. It's going to be okay. Who's our other... Well, it doesn't matter who our doctor is. Anyone can go and rescue Flex. And Danuj is the doctor, actually. So I'm going to force him to administer something to Flex right away. Zora got food poisoning from eating meat. Oh, that's one of our cats. Strip him. No. Cannot finish off. Already doctoring. Good. Come on, man. And yet, you're going to use one of the bandage kits. They're not very high quality, but it's better than not having any whatsoever. Tended quality is only 19%. Which makes a specialist sense with, like, treating someone with the plague with just a bandage isn't really, you know, treatment at all. Alright. It's the bulk peno job that you're researching right now. I mean, we might want even more neutral flour. I don't know. Extreme break risk. No longer wandering in sickness or sadness. Thank you very much. Need warm clothing, so we're having another kind of cold thing. Well, 4 degrees ain't too shabby. Come on, Flex. You can do it, buddy. I have faith in you. Oh, you have developed immunity! Hooray! Yeah, we hit 97% on the plague meter, but you're now immune to it. So you won't die. Whew! Exhaustion? Well, go to bed, man. Oh, you had a wander. That's right. As soon as we get a little bit more of this carved out, we'll just move those single beds. I suppose I could go and deconstruct them now so that people would actually move to the bigger ones. But I was just going to do one step. Because if I deconstruct, then I have to find them again in the stockpile and then move them over. And bah, who wants to do that? A little bit of neutromine. Prosthesis vendor. Really? Now, we do have at least one pros to file, although I think that's person in the prisoner box. Your overpriced medicine, not overpriced Glitter World, but auxiliary AI requires brain surgery. Neat. No, I think we're gonna hold off. But yeah, we may, after this is done, we may want to do more in-base mining. Alright, making some meals. Okay, food situation is under control again, which is nice. We got lots of plants coming in as well. I might want to do little, like, walkways in here. I might even want to make them out of wood. I think it'd look a lot nicer. I don't know, I don't know if it's a good use of our time, but it'll look pretty, so I want to do it. And technically, people can walk faster through that afterwards, so, you know, maybe it's a good long-term investment. I'm sure it's not, but let's pretend. I want it. There, and one more. Look how lovely that'll be. Nice. You are harvesting, what is this? Tea! Sweet. Well, not sweet tea. That's a whole other thing. Hey, how come we can't make sweet tea in the game? Maybe we can imagine that our garden tea is sweet tea. We need to combine it with a sugar cane and maybe a lemon, really, to make it all the way. We'd have to combine it with a lot of sugar if we're making, like, southern-style sweet tea. All right, you're making more fluies, so I guess we'll go ahead and get people to take fluies every 5 days, but I'm just wondering if it duplicates, if it overlaps with panoxycline, and it doesn't make sense to make any fluies whatsoever. What I'm going to do is I'm going to temporarily suspend the fluies job so we don't make any more right now until we're sure that we still need it. Because if Peno does it, then we'll just have people take Peno. I assume it's because I think we start with the ability to make fluies. I'm not sure. We'll see. How you coming along? Growth rate 200%. That's because of our crazy tilled soil mod. But we still have a way to go before we get any more of that. We're low on food. Yeah, which keeps being a little bit of a thing. Now, I could raise more of these numbers up, and that actually might be a good idea. Like, keep more grilled steaks. Stew pots. Stir fries, because we are starting to get more people. And kebabs. There we go. We'll just target higher numbers for those. And then still have the other things down there. We still end up with a lot of food just by virtue of having a lot of food variety. Tacos. We might want to do something similar over here, too. Maybe raise the amount of bread we keep around, because it's used as ingredients for different things. We don't need to change these. Okay, that's going to be fine. Build our little wooden walkways. I'm sure it's very silly. Oh, they look kind of funny because they're only one tile wide. Huh. I wanted something that looked a little bit more like a boardwalk, but yeah, this is fine. Well worth the time spent. We don't have any psychic drones. Disease situation is okay. Even laundry survived. Hopefully we can recruit you soon. You don't just eat our food all the time. You're making some ibuprofen. So, I wonder if you manually, drug for blocking pain, take every day. Well, presumably take every day if you're in pain. So, we may want to, like, have a duplicate copy of the social drugs policy for people who are in pain. And we force them to take an ibuprofen every day. Now, bulk panoxycline. There we go. Just a little bit more time efficient than making it singly. We'll put that at the top of the list. And again, we'll do until, and we're going to try to keep a lot of it around. Boom. More ibuprofen. Sewing areas. That's fine. And then you're going to craft some panoxycline. So yeah, I don't remember if it fights flu. So we got that, but we got more research going for medicine production, so we can start making our own medicine. In fact, after that, we'll probably want bulk medicine just to be able to produce it more efficiently. We might actually want to grow more of the neutral plant, depending on how much we actually need for all of this. But we'll deal with that when we get there. Okay, that's a big job to do it in bulk. But I'm sure it's still more time efficient in terms of hauling. So, you. Blocks malaria, sleeping sickness, and plague. Okay. So it doesn't do anything for the flu. So we will unsuspend the fluies. And in our assignment, we have people taking fluies and Peno every 5 days to try to ward off more of these diseases. Okay. That's good. Finally, that's gotten started. We could have done it ages ago, and it probably would have saved a lot of people's lives and a lot of grief. But we're doing it now. Do I actually want a hallway back here? Like, I was going to dig one out. What would be the point of this? I'm not sure. Although, we do have this very convenient steam geyser here to expand to for more power. I can actually see us probably digging through here and then boxing this in. Yeah. And then really boxing it in thickly to, like, discourage anyone from trying to invade through here. It's like, no, this is not a very efficient way to invade. Don't even bother. Yeah. In that voice. You're working on more of the stupid flooring. But shut up. I like it. We'll haul a bunch of these rocks out. That way the people who are constructing don't spend too much time in too ugly of an environment. Still wondering about, like, just a lot more crazy, just everyone smooth everything else out. Dark. So you got your Peno and your Fluies. Oh, you're in bed for your sensory mechanites. Alcohol tolerance, massive. So you really don't get a lot of fun out of it. You need to drink a lot of booze to get even the slightest buzz. Although I think you still just need basically 1 booze per day to ward off, like, the withdrawal symptoms. You're just not getting any fun out of it, I think. But I don't know. Alright, more trees were flagged to be chopped because we still need more wood because we're using it for here, not to mention one of our generators. But yeah, we'll want to expand out to here soon. Yeah, fire starting spree with dark because we have, you know, more than one. Oh my god, one of the cats is on fire. Daniel. Save the cat. Whew. Alright, he's getting rescued, but that's going to be okay. Alright. As long as everyone's active to put out the fires very quick, it should be okay. We're not in a situation where fires are going to spread too badly. Come on, someone go and put the stuff out. Marriage is on! Dark Elf, while starting fires, has accepted Wootrak's marriage proposal. Sure, let's try not to think about that too hard, but yeah, that sounds fine. Scully, you're making some cane must. Excellent. Ooh, you're beating some more fire out somewhere. Uh-huh. Man, it's a good thing we don't have too much wood kicking around. That is a long fire starting spree. Is it just me? I don't know if they have, like, a fixed duration or not. I actually don't know how they determine that. Chop, chop, chop. Alright. Oh my god. Seriously, everyone. Stop what you're doing and put out all these fires before it gets too hot in here. It's 44 degrees. And it's destroying some of our material. Medusa has burned to death. No! Also, did it say that it was frozen in here? I'm confused. It was very hot in there. Nothing should be frozen. So one of our kitties died after all. Boo! Alright, so things keep happening to, like, interrupt the mining. Well, because Woo's gotta sew some of this stuff and also working on medicine. Uh-huh. There's gotta be someone else who could be doing a little bit of mining. I suppose we could turn it back on for Danuge and delay some of our research right now. I don't know. He's the only one with some free time. You know what, Dan? So this is going to slow down your research towards bulk medicine production. Or actually, just medicine production. Yeah, that sounds bad, actually. Tell you what, Dan. Go ahead and I'll get you to finish. Even if you don't get up to bulk, just regular medicine production. We're going to get up to that level. And then maybe you'll go and put in some time working the mines. I mean, I could turn it on for everyone, but again, the passion is better. But yeah, the worm. And Woo. So what does the worm spend their time doing? Well, right now they're sleeping. So that's just, yeah, that's just this is the irrelevant cooking. Like, that's just the, I can make booze if that becomes a possibility. So mostly you're constructing, although, which I guess, means you're spending all your time basically smoothing. Which ain't bad. I don't know. I guess I could start moving beds in here. I was going to put them all against the back wall, though. But I could end up with a lot of beds in here, because sometimes you get some hospitality visits that are huge. We could start piling them in over here, which I guess is what I'm going to do. So you are going to reinstall this bed over there. And this one here, reinstall that there. We'll leave a gap between them. So that's those two, and then there's this one over here. Reinstall at. And I'm going to want it there. So I guess we're going to wait a little bit longer before we do this. There's my little tame boom rat. Yeah, we'll use it as a bomb. So we'll put some sort of animal area in the middle of the siege and then assign the boom rat to that animal area so it wanders in there and explodes. A bit mean, but, you know, it's Rimworld, man. We gotta be tough. Major break risk again. Come on. Alcohol withdrawal. Wait, seriously? We have liquor. Actually, we don't have very much liquor. We have some undistilled vodka. So someone's got to do that thing. Scully. Need material. How much vodka do we need? Oh, you need 25 of it. Wow. I don't even know if we've got potato kicking around. We might want to replace one of these with another vodka thing. Just in case. But we do have some alcohol. So you just haven't been drinking it as all. Because it's in here in the prisoner room. But yeah, we're going to run out. Possibly because we haven't been getting enough of this stuff. The cook jobs also. Yeah, we need to make the brew liquor higher up. Although that was already the case on Scully. So I think it was just mostly a lack of material. But this is not great. Oh, and some of these are finished. The haulers. Are you not... Yeah, you should. So, like Daniel, you're going to consume a stir fry. Uh-huh. We may have overwritten a few too many, like, #1 priorities. I may have to go and reset this. There we go, because we clearly have enough vodka. There we go, plenty of liquor. Extreme break risk with Flex. Is it because you're in alcohol withdrawal? Like, Flex, go and drink some booze, man. We got tons of it. There you go. Drink whiskey. I guess there's Hunt. Fill, take out. Well, no, let's take beer out. Rearm. Take product out of fermenter. Oops, this one here needs to be a #1 priority. That's what we're missing over here. If it was beer, they were taking it out right away. Otherwise, they actually weren't doing a #1 priority, take it out of the fermenter. So that's what was screwing that up. Okay, but we have liquor again. But that's important because we have to empty it as quickly as possible so we start refilling it again. We've got tons of undistilled vodka, but now we actually have enough that we can actually do a job because you need 25 at a time. I think we're going to be fine alcohol-wise. I think it's going to be A-okay. Still want tons of these traps set up. Hardcore Ginger, you're making work, which is not the worst, but I'm going to get you to prioritize working on these 2 beds here. Because again, if nothing else, we just want people to sleep in the bigger bed. Ooh, cat loving! Aw, we're going to get some more kittens. You guys. Hey, you guys. Hardcore Ginger, you're going to grab your own bed, get it out of there. There you go. So now you're going to get some nice sleeping thing. Oh, 4 guests. Otherwise, I don't think people will sleep in there because I think they'll prefer something else, but I'm not sure. This is the midpoint here. That's good. And you're going to put a sandstone wall there and a door over there. Excellent. And we'll get some power in here so that the area can be lidded. Shush. It's perfectly cromulent. You're going to go over there, and we'll go ahead and put a lamp in the middle of the room as well. Okay. And for guests. Not much of a guest room yet, but it'll do. Ginger, you were just taking a grilled steak. Then what are you going to do? Drink some sake? Hey, can't complain about that. Keep yourself happy. You were on edge. But yeah, your mood's going to go up a lot now. Woo! Decent barracks? What the? No, dude. What the hell, man? Go. Sleep over there. Of all the beds to choose, why would you choose one that was already in use? That's silly. Alright. Alright, I'm still wondering about, like, just rejiggering things to increase the mining priority. You know, or lower other people's other priorities on something else. But I don't know, man. Oh, yeah, Danuj is going to do a lot more mining after he finishes researching the ability to make medicine. Yeah, okay, I'm still going to be fine with that, without messing around with anything too much. We can put a slight slowdown on our research rate in order to mine some things out. And I'll be happy to unskew these little exploratory tunnels again. Maybe we'll find some steel with, like, closer reach, something like that. But also just finishing the guest room will be nice. And we do have a lot of gold kicking around out there. At some point we'll have to get someone to make some nice statues for us. Alright, Nan. So basically we're waiting on you to finish your medicine production. That's going to be swell. Daniel Dansku, you bring a bunch of wood in. You can probably do something like take all this wood and just tell it to get inside the base. It'll make a lot more construction much, much more convenient. Rotting bodies out there, but they're out of view, so they don't bother us. Now, if any colonists die, we'll have to make sure to build a grave real quick for the colonists, so that we don't get an unburied colonist penalty. They don't care about unburied bodies in general, other than that. And actually, let's haul this out here, because it's blocking the doorway. I know, if everything is urgent, nothing is urgent, but it's fine. You are making some flour, and we got a zit fire. Luckily, the zit fire is outside, so it's fairly manageable to drain our batteries, which is a little annoying, but I don't think we even lost a power conduit there. I thought when you got a zit, it always blew up your power conduit, but maybe not. Let's bring in the herbal meds, so at least we've got a little bit of that. And I think we need the herbals plus the neutromine to make actual medicine. I think that's the material requirements. Still, at least we've got a little bit of actual medicine kicking around again for a change. Come on, buddy. You can do it, Dan. Everything's going to be so much better when you start mining. I might just, like, floor everything out here. Well, I still kind of like the idea of trees growing in here because they're going to be harvestable. But I really like this floor. I'm very pleased with that. Oh, we can go over here, structure, sandstone wall, fill in that gap once and for all. Hooray! Production. So did someone drop their gun there? They must have. That's someone who got, like, sort of sick. Yeah, maybe Flex Master. I'm going to get you to go and pick up... Ooh, that's a pretty busted up... Here, equip this machine pistol instead. Probably sell that other one. Okay, we get that. How's our neutro plants coming? Halfway. We got a sad wander on Danuge. Oh, come on! That's annoying. Okay, this is all walled up at least now, which is good. And actually, we have enough to take this bed, reinstall it. Oh, no, it's not. That's not where it's going. Oh, yes, it is. But, there. Now we'll have a symmetrical room. There we go. Okay. I didn't realize I was building a non-symmetrical room, which, I mean, you know, can happen sometimes. You got that. Hardcore Ginger, how do you like your room? It's dull, but at least it's not ugly. And it'll be better as it gets smooth. Look at this. This place is decent. Doesn't even have all of its walls smoothed. Alright, like, boom. Boom. We can get these to be a lot nicer once this is done. Awesome. Okay. And yeah, so bulk mining and also bulk smoothing jobs. Still something to be considered. Just to make the base a lot nicer and get rid of a lot more of the mood penalties. If everyone's happy with their bedroom, and get a lot more beauty going on all the time. We don't have a door here, but I don't know if we need that. Like, I don't know if, like, making this into a room is important or not, or just slowing things down. I don't know. It feels like there should be a door. And also, it feels like there should be a door on the other side. There's not a lot of through traffic in this thing, so it's really not that important. Scully, you're going to consume a meat pie and then probably cook. I don't know why we're getting this, like, lag here. It's definitely, like, chunk, 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 chunk for some reason. And I have no idea why. Do I have too much stuff going on in my base? We might have, like, really wonky pathfinding that started all of a sudden. I don't see what that would be, though. But there's definitely some chunking, and there's nothing running on my computer. Maybe we just need to restart Rimworld. It is a fairly big base. I don't know. Squash, coffee, tea, sugarcane, 54%. Okay, neutral flour does take a while to do. We may, depending on how much neutramine we get from each one of these, we may want to have more than one patch for the neutral flour. If nothing else, it's very valuable. It's also used in all kinds of drug production. You know what? I'm just going to go for it. We can always change out later on to something else. Neutro. What's Plumeria? Just random colors. Oh, alright. Neutral flour. Go. Cooking some food. Still want to auto-door this stuff. Not that we have the auto-door tech yet. You're just smoothing the floor over here, which is fine, because that means Danuge spends more time in a pretty, pretty room. Maybe a little less sad wander. You are a guest thing. There we go. So there's no more rooms with 2 beds, which is good. Still never got around to getting laundry on our side here. Because I think the odds are sitting around 5%. So, I mean, we'll get it. But we might get a lot of unlucky rolls. I mean, it's 1 in 20 every time we have a discussion over there. And amazingly, we didn't have to change any of our production priorities around, and we did get some mining. So I think both of these guys, they're going to try to grow, but if there's nothing to grow, then they can just do that. Some of them have the drug production jobs as well, but again, they might just not have the material for it, so it'll be okay. A little bit of cleaning here, that's fine. A little bit of smoothing there. Yeah, it's making me very happy that we're finally getting around to smoothing. Finally getting our little guest room as well is just lovely. Ginger, could you maybe go and make the light? You have no steel whatsoever, because it's probably all being delivered over here. Do we still have mineable steel on the map? Yes, we do. I'm starting to wonder if we shouldn't just get everyone to go out there and just mine like mad. Extreme break risk. Oh, it's on the news because you just finished one. You've got catharsis. You're starving, exhausted, so you'll eat and then probably go to bed. Well, you'll drink some whiskey. Fair enough. Oh, just fend off the alcohol withdrawal. Come on. Get over here before the alcohol withdrawal makes you snap again. Good. Then go to bed. All right, you're going to be fine. Yeah, it might be a good idea to just go and strip mine the planet. Nice thing is the winter's so mild, we never have to deal with, like, snow to, like, walk slowly through, which is very handy. Well, I guess we're going to put a cut in here, and we're going to restart Rimworld before I record the next video, because I don't know why it's, like, chunking so much here. I'm so very happy about the smoothing, but it's always a question, is this the right priority? Well, we're not starving, we've got some medicine, we've got some alcohol. So the answer is, anything else we do is bonus. If we squeeze in some research, that's bonus. If we smooth some things to improve our mood, that's bonus. If we mine a little, that's bonus. So I guess that's all fine. And yeah, my plan is still going to be, I'm going to get Danuge to finish this one research here, and then I'm probably going to get Dan to just go and do a crazy amount of mining. I'll just put his mining up to a 3, so it'll override his research priority, and that's going to be good. And we'll get lots of steel from the mountain and things, because our defenses are a little bit weak. That might be a good reason why mining actually is really important, more than, like, smoothing here, is we need material to build more guns and finish our traps. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.